Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Burner Account. I am your host, Big Joe, and with me, as always, my sidekick, my humble co-host, the hostess with the mostest, Mr. Julio the Don. Tell him what's up, Julio.
What it do, baby?
I'll tell you what it do.
What it do?
It do Fragrance Friday review. That's what it do.
It's Fragrance Friday. That's damn right.
And so we got us a newbie in the collection.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one, hey man, I'll give you credit. We've reviewed a lot of TikTok hype beasts that have already gotten the hype, right? Like
Yep.
we're kind of like playing catch up on some of these. This one has not been out too long.
Yeah.
And there's not a whole lot of traction on it, but you see a lot of the bigger names kind of reviewing this now.
Yeah.
Tell them what it is, Julio.
So as I'm scrolling through the tickety talk world, like we always do, looking for those steals, for those deals, for those one of a kind fragrances that you don't normally see on an everyday basis. I came across this video where this guy, I can't remember who was the first one that I saw review it, but I want to say, what's the guy's name, Joe? You got to help me on this one. This is the guy that you had me follow recently. It's like a Cuban gentleman.
Cubano.
There you go. So
Cuba.
I was watching one of his videos, and he was talking about a certain line, which is a line that I own already, which is Bharara King.
Okay.
But this one is not just the Bharara King; it was the Bharara King Soleil. So I went ahead and picked it up, just so everybody can see.
Look at that box, that presentation.
Beautiful box.
What is the box made out of, bro? Is it like a flimsy cardboard, or is it more like a Joe Malone type?
I wouldn't go as far as saying it's a Joe Malone type. I would say it is a high quality cardboard. It's not flimsy at all.
Okay.
Got some nice weight to it. As you can see, it opens up very nicely. You can see the bottle in here. You know what I mean? It has the Bharara King logo right here at the bottom, also on the actual box itself. So they always do it right, man, when it comes to these Bharara King ones.
I like it. Anything on the back?
It just has all the basically the ingredients of what the cologne is made out of. It shows you that it's 100 mils, 80% volume, 3.4 flow ounces. You know what I mean?
So this is a eau de parfum concentration.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
This is eau de parfum, however you want to say it.
Eau de parfum.
And it is a gorgeous bottle. The thing that I love so much about this bottle, the weight.
I like that all black look, bro. That's pretty.
It's got a very matte.
Yes, I like that.
I love that. Again, Bharara King never disappoints. The cap is very weighted. It is a little bit of a magnetic cap, so it's really nice. You see the B on the top, and then the one thing that I loved about this when I picked it up
is the gimmick
button. Woo wee! Look at that. That whole lights up. That whole lights up.
That's pretty sharp, bro.
It is sharp, and especially with the matte black look.
Yeah,
when you see it light up. It is what it is, man.
That's
this is nice,
fire, bro.
This is fire.
Presentation right off rip.
Oh yeah,
you're definitely giving that. What are you giving that presentation? I say personally, that presentation, you're getting about a solid 8.8.
For me, the presentation was a 9. Because I love the way that the bottle looks. Again, the matte black look, and then you have the LED background where it lights up. I mean, it just makes the bottle pop.
That's clean as hell.
It is clean, and that's why it was part of the reason why I picked it up. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It's part of the reason why I picked it up, because I was like, that looks fire as hell.
That's something nice to have in a collection, bro. A little talking piece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can show it to people. Be like, hey, check this out. It's all. Oh, you see that? That's nice right there.
That's pretty tight.
But besides that, of course, like we do on Fragrance Friday, we always talk about the fragrance itself. Now, Joe, if you can hit us with those notes, while I
Yes,
show the
sir.
people.
Yes, sir. So the top notes on this lovely fragrance include Sicilian orange, Calabrian bergamot, Sicilian lemon, and red fruits. In the mid, you have jasmine, sandalwood, Kofei balsam, cashmere wood, and ambergris. And in the base, you do have Madagascar vanilla, chocolate, hazelnut, icing, sugar, and Siam benzoin. So it comes across a little bit sweet to me, but it says, why do we choose it? It says Bharara King Soleil is perfect for lovers of bold, warm, and slightly sweet fragrances
Mm.
with a refined and sophisticated edge. The combination of bright citrus, sensual woods, and indulgent gourmand notes makes it an irresistible statement scent for any occasion. To me, the description makes it come across they're trying to sell it like it's a year round, but to me, just the way it's described with the
Hmm.
notes and everything, it comes across like a cooler weather fragrance. But you'll fill us in on that.
Oh
Give us
yeah.
some info on that, brother.
So as you can tell, I didn't keep it in the cellophane. As soon as I got it, I basically opened it up and I started getting some uses out of it. I have been using this for almost a week now,
It's been
uh,
cold here in Texas,
and it has been
surprisingly.
cold. It has been cold. Now let's go ahead and check out the atomizer first before we get into the fragrance, just so
Okay.
that you guys can hear it. That pressure.
Got some press. We definitely applying that press.
And then just so you can see it, for those of you at home. Oh yeah.
That
Oh,
hey, bro, that is a solid
and you can
atomizer.
smell it. You can smell it automatically. Now, it's not as nuclear as the original Bharara King. I will tell you
Very
that.
good to know.
Not as nuclear. When you first spray it, it does give you that fresh Sicilian orange, Sicilian lemon. That you can smell the citrus coming from it.
Okay.
Very, 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 very potent with the citrus smell.
Is it like sharp or synthetic?
I would say it's a sharp. So at first it's kind of like, ooh, that hits kind of harsh a little bit,
Kind of like
but
the original Bharara King?
just yeah. And
Okay.
then and then right after that, as it starts to dry down, you get that vanilla, heavy, heavy, heavy with the chocolate, bro, heavy with the chocolate. So
How long
when
does it
I
take to get to that point?
not very long, like
No?
the citrus kind of fades out. It hits you sharp at the beginning and the opening, but then after that, it kind of like dies out pretty quickly. Then you get those gourmand smells,
Okay.
the vanilla, the chocolate, the hazelnut. That starts to like really be like the front face of the actual fragrance.
That's what kind of takes center
So
stage?
yeah, it takes center stage big time. So when people walk by you, even though it says it's not too sweet, it is sweet. Like people will be
Yeah.
like, "Oh man, that is what is that smell? It smells like something like you guys are eating some sort of candy or something."
Fat. Hey, bro,
That's
fat guys should not wear gourmand
no,
fragrances like that, bro. That's
at all, at all.
you kind of touchy with that. You smell like you just ate donuts and shit.
Exactly. It has a very, very sweet, chocolatey smell to it. It's very gourmand. And I know that we use that term loosely here on the show because there are other fragrances that I've purchased, like the Rasasi Hawass Elixir, that also has kind of like that chocolatey smell to it. But
Mhm.
this one right here, heavy on the chocolate.
Okay.
If I had to describe it in one word, to me, it smells more like a chocolate covered cherry than
Ooh.
citrus and orange. Like that's what it smells like to me. After it starts to dry down even longer, you get that vanilla to start come out a lot more.
Is it like
Mix.
powdery sweet?
It's like a powdery sweet, yes.
Kind of like,
So
well, it does say like icing sugar is one
yeah,
of the base notes. So
yeah. So you do get that sweetness like literally right after that. It just emanates around you. The use on this thing, the longevity on this thing is ridiculous, bro. Even though it's not as nuclear as the original Bharara King, you put this thing on, it's gonna last a good 6 to 8 hours on skin. On clothes, you'll be smelling this the next day. You'll wake up and you'll smell it on your clothes. Like it'll still be there. It won't be as harsh and as it won't project as much, but as
Mhm.
soon as you get close to your clothes, you'll be able to get a whiff of all that chocolate, everything, the sugariness from it. You'll get that from that.
Nice.
So I've already worn it for a week. I got a lot of good compliments on it. There were a couple people that were like, it's a little sweet. We've smelled other things that smell a whole lot better, but it still gets you compliments where you need to get compliments at.
Is it like cloyingly sweet, which is like it can give you a headache if you put too much on?
If you put too much, if you overspray Jay the hell out of this, yeah, you're gonna be sitting there. People are gonna be like, bro, my teeth are starting to fucking hurt at this point because that fucking shit is sweet. Like that's how sweet it is. So you don't want to overspray Jay the hell out of this.
Boy,
You
got
want
some
to,
diabetes.
yeah, you pretty much. You want to just kind of lightly spray this. Again, it's not as nuclear as the original Bharara King, where we've talked about that one before. Where you have to kind of spray it on your skin and let it seep through the clothes because that's how much projection you get from it. This
Mhm.
one is not that harsh. Like you saw me spray 4 or 5 sprays right now just to kind of showcase the atomizer and showcase the actual spray coming from it. And it's drying down right now, and it's not hitting me in the face like the original would hit me. Like
Bro, if you
the
spray 4 or 5 of the Bharara
oh
King,
my
the
god, bro, I'd
original,
be
that's a room filler, dog. That's a room filler.
yeah. So, but this one right here, bro, highly, highly recommend. I would say it's a safe blind buy. I would say that it's something that you could add to your collection and be proud of it. Something that I would recommend it to be more of a use during the winter time, not necessarily so much in the summertime, because as we all know, with the heat and everything else, it'll project even louder. And
Yes.
and if you're sweating and everything, it's like, I don't know if we want that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
smell like swamp ass and sweetbread.
So I am actually leaning. This is a very masculine smell, even though that it is very sweet. I will say it's, in my opinion, not unisex. It is more of a masculine smell, um, but it's very heavy on the chocolate, bro. Like very
Who
heavy on
could
the chocolate.
would this be a younger guy's party fragrance type
Mm,
thing, or would this be like a older gentleman?
I want to say it's even kill. Like you could use this as an older gentleman, and as a young guy, you could definitely use it. I can see young guys being in the club, having this kind of fragrance on, capturing the trying to get attention. But an older gentleman could wear. I would say this is more of an office wear type deal. It's not necessarily like for an older gentleman. I wouldn't wear this to go out on a date night or anything like that. It would be like wearing it around the office, going out running errands, things of that nature. You would wear this, but when it comes to like date night and stuff, of course we've mentioned other fragrances here on Fragrance Friday that kind of fit that profile. This right here, I would use it more during the day, not necessarily the night, and more leaning towards the winter time and not necessarily during the summertime or spring. So that's my 2 cents on this. Again, if you guys haven't checked it out, or if you've picked it up, let us know what you think as far as what you think about this one. I picked it up on the TikTok shop, had a discount code on it. So I got it for $60 off the TikTok shop. And
That's
like
not
I
bad. I think it was going for like 80.
it's going for like 80. And like I said, we say this all the time here on the show. Retail is for suckers. Please, please, please look for these deals. Pick up these steals because these are some certified bangers, man. No joke.
Nice. Very, very nice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I guess mostly gentlemen, ladies, if you want your man smelling like a paneria, then we'll we'll go there. But yeah, man, that's definitely something that I'll probably look into later in the summer, like as we're starting to cool down,
Yeah.
probably around September, October. I'll
Yeah.
start looking for that one, and hopefully by next year, it's at a
Oh yeah.
nice nice
$20.
discount.
$20. Hell
That
yeah.
way I can pick it up. But
Mhm.
awesome stuff, brother. I really appreciate that review. That was good stuff, man.